Clouds of smoke. What's happening? First and foremost, giving all honor and praise to my father Yahuwah and his son Yahusha, for without them I am nothing. I'm just a vessel that they move and speak through. Well, well, well. Here we are again. One of these BS holidays. You know what I find crazy? That some of these days are so wicked and so evil, and we still have the audacity to call them holy days. Now, first and foremost, anybody who still celebrate these holidays, I ain't knocking you. To each his own. Yet, know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And one of the reasons the word says know the truth, and the truth set you free, because it'll set you free from the bondage of paganism, from the bondage of evil, from the bondage of wicked traditions, and a wicked system. Now dig. Thanksgiving is a little different than the rest of them, because a lot of us who even a lot of us who believe in the truth, who know the truth, we still let that one slide because its pagan origins ain't that out there, because the origins really ain't pagan. So we try to let it slide in. Why it ain't pagan? Because the origins are more sinister. Paganism is sinister, but this is sinister. First and foremost, why I don't celebrate any of these holidays, including this one, is Jeremiah 10:2. Find your Bible, read it, Jeremiah 10:2. It'll tell you exactly why I don't celebrate none of these holidays. Yet Thanksgiving is a little different. It's specific. It's not only the spiritual aspect, it's the honor and loyalty to my people aspect. Now, what do I mean by that? If you were black or brown, you know that the original inhabitants of America, aka Turtle Island, were black and brown people. Natives. The Native Americans were black and brown. We know this. Now, Thanksgiving had been packaged as a fairy tale for us in school and otherwise, seeing that it was a meeting between the pilgrims and the natives, where the natives taught them certain things. They traded, then they had a blast and had a big ass feast. That's a bunch of poppycock. Cap. There's so much cap in that rap, nigga. The real story is every year they have you celebrating the slaughter of your ancestors. Now, most of us got grandmas or have had grandmas who we were close to. Think of that same grandparent, grandma, grandpa, that you was close to, and if they still around that you close to now. Imagine somebody snatching them at their home, murdering them, because that might get me flagged, unaliving them, and then burning their corpses. Would you celebrate that day every year as a feast, as a happy day, as a holy day? That's what you're doing now. All of us, black and brown, are boisterous and loud and proud about our Native American heritage. We say it proud and loud. My great grandma was this, my great grandpa was this, Cherokee, Navajo, Blackfoot. On my tribe, Sioux Indian, or Sioux tribe, because they know Indians. Indians is in India. So we all boast to have this blood and to respect and love this blood, but at the same time, we celebrate the slaughter of this blood. Let's tell the truth. Boom. The original Thanksgiving happened after the slaughter of our ancestors. They came, the pilgrims came, they saw, they conquered. They butchered us en masse. They butchered us. Then set the bodies ablaze. The stench from these bodies was so heavy and so strong, they had to leave the area for 4 to 5 days before they could even come back and start reconstructing their new found wealth that they've stolen. And then they built their new civilization on the bodies of our ancestors. Then they had a feast, thanking their God for being able to come and slaughter and massacre the savages and take their land. This was the first thing they was giving. This is what they was giving thanks for. Now, you mimic that first Thanksgiving every year, giving thanks for the murder and slaughter of your people. Make it make sense. And I already know what's going to be said. Oh, we just do it to get together with the family because we all get together and eat. Okay. A couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, it was the Feast of Sukkot. This is in the Bible. This is a biblical feast, the Feast of Sukkot. You could have celebrated that. You could have had the same turkey and dressing, the same yams, the same everything, the same family in the same spot doing the same thing. Yet it would have been in a service, ceremony, meal dedicated and devoted to the Most High Yah, to our Father and to our Savior. Instead of being devoted to the pilgrims, the colonizers, the oppressors who slaughtered our ancestors. And you think just because you put Messiah name in it, that it make it anything that the world do, they sprinkle Messiah in it because they know that those who believe in Messiah, it's easier for them to eat the poison. Y'all, a lot of us are still children that say give the children milk. That's spiritual milk because they ain't ready for the meat. They ain't ready for the whole meal. That's why it's easy to feed y'all the poison. You know, when you're a kid, you sprinkle a little syrup, sprinkle a little honey or a little sugar in the medicine, and it's easy. What Mary Poppins said? A spoonful of sugar make the medicine go down. They've been sprinkling a spoonful of sugar to make this bullshit ass poison go down. They make it easier for us to swallow. Yet, the Most High only see real. The Most High ain't gonna give you no passes whenever you know the truth and you had a way to be set free, but you chose to stay in bondage. Now, to each their own, they grown. They do what they want to do. All y'all do what y'all want to do. But you can't never say y'all wasn't told. This is the truth. Go look it up. Go study the sick origins of the first Thanksgiving. And for all those who want to say, well, it's just a day to give thanks. Every day is a day to give thanks. If you wake up and open your eyes, it's thanks. You should be giving thanks. Period. You don't need one day out of the year to do it. You're supposed to do this every day. Every day is supposed to be Thanksgiving if that's the case, because every day is a day to give thanks, because every day you wake up, somebody didn't. Rest in peace to my big cousin Yule. Moment of silence. So like I say, every day should be a day of thanks. So let's not put it off on that. So when you eating, just think about that, man. When you giving thanks or enjoying and celebrating Thanksgiving, you giving thanks for the slaughter of your people. Thank you for slaughtering my great-great-great-great-grandfather. Thank you for slaughtering my great-great-great-grandma, my great-great-great-uncles and aunties, my great-great-great-cousins. Thank you, pilgrims. Thank you, colonizer. Thank you, oppressor, for keeping your foot on our people's neck. Still to this day. And we're going to give thanks to you every day. Every November, we're going to give thanks to you for it. Thank you, colonizers, for slaughtering my people. Thank you. And we're going to cook and celebrate for it. Don't even worry about it. We got y'all. I know somewhere there's somebody's laughing at us every year. Oh my God, they're still celebrating it. They're still celebrating being slaughtered and placed, their land taken and them being put on reservations. They're still celebrated every year. Make it make sense. That's why the Bible says, study and show thyself approved. A lot of y'all ain't showing yourself approved because y'all ain't doing no studying. Y'all just going along with the boo-boo. Y'all stay with the boo-boo. When do it stop? I know my people smarter than that. Yet, the Bible also says, my people perish from lack of understanding. You got to understand, overstand, and understand. Because it's all a ploy and plot, man. Satan is the great accuser. This is one of the things he's going to accuse you of on Judgment Day. Whenever you make it before the Father, in this great trial we call judgment, with Satan as your accuser, Yahusha, the Messiah, as your lawyer, standing before the judge, Yahuwah, the Father. This is one of the things Satan's going to accuse you of. Father, he was on them holidays. That's all he here for, man. To watch you, influence you, and use everything that you do for him against you in that great spiritual court. Your Honor, I like to let you know that the defendant was celebrating them holidays. He was told, he or she was told, and they still decided to do it. That's count one. No, and if you did it, what can Yahshua say in your defense? What can the Messiah say in your defense? He can't object. Oh, he had to go, next question. Because you did that. He can't say you didn't. You did that. You were told and you still did that. And I ain't no better than nobody before we get to that, because I know what y'all be saying behind my back. I'm not better than nobody. I'm probably one of the worst of the worst, but I'm trying. I get an A for effort. You take one step towards him, he take 10 towards you, period. And no matter what walk of life I'm in or where I'm at, when he tap me on my shoulder and say, get this message, I'm going to get that message every time, even if it means my death. You did? Even if it means my death. I'll say that again. I've been in situations where he sent me to talk to murderers and tell them, people I've never met, I just knew their crimes, I just knew their charges, go tell him this. To where when people see me walking towards this individual, like, man, don't go talk to that. Hey, man, don't nobody sit at that table. Don't nobody talk to that dude. I'm on a mission. And when I sat and talked to this monster, I seen the monster melt down. Because what I said, he knew it had to come from somebody higher than me, because I didn't know him, he didn't know me, and the message I had, I told him exactly what was going on in his life. And I told him exactly what the Most High told me to tell him. And the man told me, man, basically, you just saved my life. I just got off the phone with a bad phone call, and I got this much time to do. I was about to, I went and prayed and told the Most High. He said God, but he said, I went and prayed and said, if you real, now it better be the best time for you to show me, because if not, X, Y, Z. 30 minutes later, chow time, the Most High sent me to sit in front of this man and give him that message. And it was real. And he knew it was real, and he knew where it was from. Same with this message. I hope y'all know it's real. Y'all know where it's from. Peace and blessings. I love all y'all.